Good morning, and thank you for joining us. Today, we're covering a story that has reverberated across continents, one that brings together royalty, tragedy, and a tireless fight for justice. This report will delve into the recent, unexpected developments that have once again thrust Prince Andrew into the global spotlight. The world was recently delivered the profoundly distressing news of Virginia Giuffre's passing. Her family's announcement that she had taken her own life at her residence in Neergabby, Western Australia, sent shockwaves through many communities and media outlets. This somber revelation quickly brought back into focus the complex and often controversial history surrounding Ms Giuffre, particularly her role as a central accuser in a highly publicized case involving alleged sexual abuse. Against this backdrop of tragedy and renewed public scrutiny, Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, was observed in public for the first time since Ms Giuffre's death. He was photographed departing Royal Lodge in his Range Rover Defender. Notably, seated beside him was his former wife, Sarah Ferguson. This sighting, occurring mere days after the announcement of Ms Giuffre's suicide, naturally captured significant media attention and sparked widespread commentary. Virginia Giuffre, at 41 years old, had long been recognized as a formidable figure in the unfolding narrative surrounding the late financier and convicted sex offender, Jeffrey Epstein. Throughout the years, she emerged as one of the most prominent voices to openly accuse Epstein of engaging in grooming and sexually abusing numerous individuals, including herself. Her courage in stepping forward to challenge a powerful and deeply entrenched network of alleged perpetrators earned her admiration and significant support from a global audience. A core component of Ms Giuffre's allegations involved a claim that she was trafficked by Epstein to Prince Andrew when she was a minor, specifically at the age of 17. This particular accusation has been a focal point of intense controversy and has been consistently and vehemently denied by the Duke of York. The sheer gravity of such a claim had, and continues to have, profound implications, not only for Prince Andrew personally, but also for the reputation and standing of the British monarchy itself. The allegations ultimately led Ms Giuffre to initiate a civil sexual assault lawsuit against Prince Andrew in the United States legal system. This legal battle culminated in a confidential out-of-court settlement reached in 2022. While the precise financial sum paid by Prince Andrew as part of this agreement remains undisclosed to the public, it is imperative to highlight that the settlement's terms explicitly stipulated no admission of liability or any form of apology from the Duke. Prince Andrew has steadfastly maintained his innocence, consistently denying any wrongdoing throughout the entire process. The repercussions of these claims for Prince Andrew within the royal institution were considerable and transformative. In the wake of the public disclosure of the allegations and the ensuing controversy, he was systematically stripped of his esteemed military titles and all royal patronages. Furthermore, he was formally prohibited from utilizing the honorific HRH, His Royal Highness, a clear indication of his reduced status within the royal family. These decisive actions underscored the serious nature with which both the royal household and the wider public regarded the accusations leveled against him. Adding to these institutional changes, Prince Andrew was also granted permission by the late Queen Elizabeth II to step back from public duties for the foreseeable future. This marked a significant and unprecedented departure from his previous role as a senior working royal. This directive further illustrated the monarchy's deliberate efforts to distance itself from the ongoing and damaging controversy, signaling a clear shift in Prince Andrew's public responsibilities and visibility. The statement released by Ms Giuffre's family on Friday was an emotionally raw and deeply moving expression of their profound grief and sorrow. They conveyed their heartbreak, stating, "It is with utterly broken hearts we announce Virginia passed away last night at her farm in Western Australia." Their communication further clarified the tragic circumstances of her death, explaining, "She lost her life to suicide after being a lifelong victim of sexual abuse and sex trafficking." The family's heartfelt tribute painted a vivid portrait of Virginia Giuffre as an incredibly resilient and passionate individual who dedicated herself tirelessly to advocating for others. They described her as a fierce warrior in the fight against sexual abuse and sex trafficking and characterized her as the light that lifted so many survivors. Their words powerfully conveyed the immense personal cost of her courageous activism, concluding with a poignant reflection. In the end, the toll of abuse is so heavy that it became unbearable for Virginia to handle its weight. This statement poignantly highlights the overwhelming psychological and emotional burden carried by survivors of such horrific and systemic abuses. In the period following the 2022 settlement, Ms Giuffre, who was born in the United States, channeled her experiences into becoming a highly visible and influential campaigner for victims of sexual abuse. She became a prominent and closely associated figure with the global Me Too movement, lending her powerful voice and personal testimony to the international effort aimed at raising public awareness and demanding accountability from perpetrators of sexual misconduct. Her advocacy extended far beyond her own personal case, as she actively sought to empower, validate, and support countless other individuals who had endured similar traumas, striving to create a safer and more just world for survivors. Virginia Giuffre is survived by her 3 children, whose lives have undoubtedly been shaped by their mother's extraordinary courage, unwavering resilience, and her relentless pursuit of justice. Her story, while unequivocally marked by profound pain, immense suffering, and ultimately tragedy, also stands as a potent and enduring testament to the indomitable strength of the human spirit when confronted with unspeakable adversities. The far-reaching impact of her allegations, her subsequent legal battles, and her dedicated activism has left an indelible and complex mark on both the British royal family and the broader, global discourse surrounding sexual abuse, victim advocacy, and societal accountability. Her legacy, multifaceted and deeply profound, will undoubtedly continue to be examined, debated, and understood for many years to come, influencing future discussions on these critical issues. As we continue to navigate the intricate layers of this ongoing story, we strongly encourage all our viewers to remain informed by seeking out verified and reliable sources for further details and analysis. It is crucial to remember that sensitive issues like these can have a deep impact on individuals. If you or someone you know is struggling with similar experiences, please know